Hi, Evangeline and Belina. Hi, little friends out there who are possibly watching these videos. But I'm going to read you a really cool book that we found at a bookstore. It was a little bookstore at Edisto Beach in South Carolina. So it was my 40th birthday, and I really wanted to do something fun for my birthday with my daughters. So we rented an Airbnb at a very affordable price for a weekend, and it was called, I think, Teal on the Beach, and it was so beautiful. We were able to stay there for the weekend. We had pizza. We went to the bookstore. We went to eat at one of the restaurants. We went to the beach and collected seashells, which we still have, and hopefully we can still make a art project out of it. So let me show you one of the art projects that we've made from collecting shells and objects of the earth. Let me show you that before we read this. But I did buy this in Edisto Beach in South Carolina, where I celebrated my 40th birthday. Give me 1 second. We made this. I bought this frame at Michael's. And these, you see these flowers? When Evangeline was in a play at Haines City Community Theater, she was in a children's play, and she was Hopalong Cassidy. So she was a cowboy, but a cowgirl, and she came out. Her scene was, backstage open, and there was fog, and she comes out with her lasso, being like, "Oh, howdy, partner," and it was so cute. She had 7 lines, and she absolutely enjoyed being part of the playhouse. We were there like 6 days a week over the summer, making sure she rehearsed with her team. And I would take my laptop and I would do my work while Belina sat and played and colored and did things. So it's really nice that Evangeline likes theater, and hopefully she can be, part of a theater group out here the way that we were at Haines City. And if we were still out in Florida in the area, I'm pretty sure we would have been part of the Haines City Children's Program again. But this here are the flowers that I gave her on the very last day, when it was the very last day that the play was showing. They had a nice little get together for the cast and the family, and I bought her some flowers, which is what you do when somebody does a great job in their role in theater. And we kept them. And sort of fossilized them this way. This is like an abalone shell that they've picked. Different rocks and pebbles and shells that they've collected from different places that we've been, different minerals, and we just got something to cast it with, and there you go. This was a beautiful homemade project and a beautiful reminder of some of Evangeline's accomplishments and some of Belina's findings when we've done some mining, those mining activities with different rocks and pebbles. And so hopefully we'll do another project like that. That's one of a kind and unique, and it means something with our seashells from Edisto Beach. So let me go ahead and read you a story called How to Catch a Mermaid. Something that Belina has always told me is, "Mom, are unicorns real? Mom, are mermaids real?" And I tell her, "Honey, I've never seen a mermaid or unicorn with my own eyes. But just because I've never seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. What do you believe?" And she says, "Oh, I think they're real. We just need to find one." And I said, "You know what? I think you're right. I think they only show up every once in a while, and it's a special moment. So I hope Belina finds her unicorns and her mermaids." And Evangeline too. How to Catch a Mermaid for the New York Times best-selling team, Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. Last week I saw a mermaid. It's not something I'd pretend. I'd really like to catch her so she could be my friend. We'd have the best adventures. I'd learn her mermaid ways. We'd tour her mermaid city. We'd swim for days and days. A mermaid friend. Have you ever been to a new school where you had to make new friends? Cappy Pappy Sea Shop and Sub Rental. That's what's here. Hey, you two, come follow me. I need you on my team. The water's where we need to plan our mermaid catching scheme. See that? But how to catch a mermaid? You don't learn this in school. Did I skip a page? Oh, no, I didn't. We'll need to build a gentle trap and start near the tide pool. That's so true. Look at what it says. You don't learn this in school. There's a lot of beautiful learning opportunities that are not in a mainstream school. If you go to the beach and you explore, just like she's doing, if you play in the dirt and have fun, if you play catch on a rainy day, if you do a science experiment that's hands-on, not necessarily in a school setting, if you go walk around a museum, you can learn so much. I just think it's important to be in school, whether it's homeschool, private school, public school, and never give up on your education, which is why I've never given up on mine. I have a master's degree and it's worked hard for my master's degree and all the schooling. And then I started working on my PhD, which I want to definitely finish. But here, that's something that really stood out to me. We don't learn this in school. There's a lot of learning opportunities that don't always include a classroom. First, I have this jewelry box. She'll love this bait I bought her. She can't resist the treasure chest. Oh no, it's in the water. Well, mermaids love bright, shiny things. A crown will catch her eye. We'll lure her in with this new trap, and then our net will fly. See, she's building something. She's being mechanical and using her brain and engineering skills, and she's thinking about the measurements and using math, and she's thinking of ways to build this trap. Her seaweed lasso snatched the crown. We'll need a different plan. Let's put a sparkly necklace down inside a giant clam. Check it out. Pretty smart girl. She switched the necklace with the rock to stop the clam from snapping. Now she has another prize. We need some better trapping. We made a lasso of our own and hid in the seaweed. She swam too fast for us to catch. Oh, when will we succeed? Now let's try to switch it up and play some funky beats. Maybe that will draw her in. Oh no, they're sharks. Retreat! We escaped from all the sharks. That was a scary scene. But now we get to up our game with this cool submarine. This submarine has robot arms to catch our fishy lass. But this mermaid can't be caught. She really is too fast. That's cool. They have a submarine machine. Look at her go. They're so close to catching her. It's time to pull out all the stops. We have to be quite sneaky. But she heard our trap from far away. That treasure chest was creaky. They found buried treasure. What would you do if you found buried treasure? I would do all kinds of fun things. Oh no, look out, the sharks are back. We're doomed, what can we do? We used up all our traps and bait. Without some help, we're through. Oh no, this reminds me of the Little Mermaid. It also reminds me of Finding Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. Hi, Dory. Our mermaid comes to save the day. She made a trap to save us. She scares the sharks and scoops us up. She really is courageous. She used a powerful horn and they don't like the noise and they took off. Ooh, I wish I had a horn like that. Hooray, we're safe and back on land. 3 cheers to our mermaid. We'll miss her smart and clever tricks. We wish she could have stayed. Wow. She used her mermaid powers to protect those children from the sharks. That's awesome. But remember, don't go to the ocean alone. Make sure you have your life vest for safety, okay? Even if you think you see a mermaid and the mermaid will help you, it's always important to listen to your mommies and your daddies and the people who take care of you and love you, that when you see the ocean, have your safety vest on, okay? If you're going to go in deeper. If you're on the edge, it's not too bad, right? But make sure to keep safe out there. And if you don't know how to swim, that's even more of a reason why you should use a life vest. Let me show you a life vest that I have for Evangeline and Belina here. Give me 1 second. So here's an example of one of the life vests I have here. They have life vests in different sizes. So make sure, depending on the weight, it'll tell you here like over 90 pounds. And just because Evangeline's a taller child, I got her this one so that she doesn't feel too snug in it. And then I have another one for Belina in the closet, but it fell in the back, so I would have to dig it out. But whenever I would take them to the pool, I made sure they have their life vests on. I tried teaching them swimming a couple times, but it felt scary for them. Now me, I know how to swim. I started taking swimming classes at Mount San Antonio College when I was like 3, maybe 5. And that was a blessing to take those swimming lessons at Mount San Antonio College when I was that young, because I learned how to swim and I don't necessarily need a life vest to swim, but it's always good to have a life vest if you're on a boat. Because if you fall overboard and you're lost at sea, you can get tired of just floating there. You can get tired of, paddling and swimming to shore. So it's always good to have a life vest, okay? So keep safe out there. If you see a mermaid, let us know. But you know what? I don't think mermaids are meant to be caught. They're meant to be seen from time to time so that we can enjoy them and say hi. But the ocean is where they live. And so we want to be nice to the ocean and not leave it messy with trash and things that pollute their water, right? Because we care about the fish in there and we care about our mermaids. So make sure when you go to the beach, if you catch a glimpse of a mermaid, make a wish. And pick up some seashells and make a cool art activity. And stay safe out there, okay? Follow the safety rules. Stay close to your parents. Keep your life vest on if you're on a boat. And have a good day, my little friends. Bye, Evangeline and Belina. I love you. See you later.